Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you some techniques for using a top-loading washing machine with an agitator. So the first thing you want to make sure is that the entire top is void of any clutter or anything that could potentially fall off. You're going to have the student open the washing machine and make sure that the entire machine is empty by putting their hand palm side towards the metal, going down and wiping all the way around to make sure that there's nothing left inside. So with the agitator, we really want to encourage making sure that they put one item at a time to make sure that it's straight around the agitator. So if you had a jacket, you would want to put it and maybe hold it on either side of the garment to put it around that agitator. If they choose to just ball it up or grab it, you can always just find an empty side. We really just want to teach the importance of keeping the machine balanced and then having that discussion about what it means to have a machine unbalanced. When it comes to longer items like blankets, they want to find one end, start it in the machine at one part of the agitator, and then wrapping it around the agitator, not tightly of course, but just in a sense that it keeps going around so that it's not all piled on one side. I'll show that again. This is a much smaller blanket, but just starting it at one side of the agitator and bringing it around. All right, and again. So when it comes to filling up a washing machine, we don't want to overfill it, of course. So how do you teach that non-visually? They can feel around the sides. I know it's kind of difficult to see, but we all know that there are holes inside washing machines for the water to drain out. All machines are different, but maybe on this machine, I would say you want 3 holes from the top before you feel closed. So the student would feel 1, 2, 3, and then if they feel closed, that's okay. But if those top 3 holes are not void of clothes, that means that it's too overstuffed. And no kids, you cannot just push the clothes down as much as you want to try to fit more. I know all your tricks. I've done them myself. So while the lid is still open, there are obviously multiple options for adding detergent. The easiest is obviously pause. Depending upon the load size, 1 or 2, you just toss them in. For liquid detergent, non-visually it can be really difficult, but I know that this is what many people use. You can always draw a puff paint line inside of either this lid or a different lid or cup that's easier for the student to pour it into at home with puff paint, hot glue, something like that to make it tactile. And then the same thing goes for powder detergent. So they would just pour it in and pinch and hold to feel when the liquid or powder has reached that edge. Once the student has all the clothes, the soap inside, we're going to close it up, and then it comes time for setting. I'm not going to necessarily show you how to set this machine because every single machine is different, but what is important is that students know what settings they should be using on their own personal machine, and then just those markings should be made. So you don't need to mark your entire washing machine, just what's important. High mark paint, bump dots, if you have Velcro at home, really anything tactile. And what you want to do is mark wherever the setting is that they need, as well as the dial, so they know where that dial should be facing in relation to. And it's a two-handed approach. One finds where that bump dot is, while the other one turns towards that bump dot. Thank you.